My depression started since I was very young, at a very young age, because I was born into a home where there was domestic violence. Seeing my dad beat up my mom, hearing my mom scream, hearing everything being broken. All of these problems in me built up anger, but not only anger, but also I was depressed, because then I started to question, why am I alive? What's the point? Was I born just to suffer? And this depression just started to get even more, to the point that when I was 13, I believe, it's when I started to become even more depressed. And that led me to, I started to drink. And that didn't stop there. As I got older, I started to drink more. I started to become even more rebellious. And I thought my life would change, maybe if I had with my friends and things like that. But that didn't change. I had friends, I had a boyfriend at that time, but that sadness was still there, to the point that I started to have suicidal thoughts. One night I thought, what if I just take my own life? And so I attempted killing myself that night, and I did not kill myself, but all of my depression led on to that. And even more so because my mom actually also had depression, and that just made it even harder on me, because not only did I have to deal with my problems, but I had to deal with my mom also being depressed. It was even harder for me to live, because I would wake up and I would be like, great, I have to wake up one more day. I have to live one more day. I have to pretend like I'm okay, but I'm not. I hated the fact that I had to wake up. Well, I found the Universal Church actually through my mother, because in one of those nights that she was not able to sleep, because she also suffered from insomnia, she turned on the television and she actually saw a testimony of a woman who was going literally through everything that my mom was actually going through. And so she actually called the TV program, and she got the address for the nearest church that was closer at home. And she was actually the first one that started to go. And then after we started to see the change in my mom, she actually was the one who invited me to come and to participate of a Friday service. But I do remember that the reason why I actually kept on going to the church was because the first Friday service that I participated of, the first prayer that I received, I was actually able to sleep that night. I saw a difference already from the first time that I went, from the first prayer that I participated of. I saw a difference, and that's what made me want to keep on going. Just everything that was going on inside of me started to change, and I started to see life with different eyes. Even though my life started to change, and my family and I started to change, there was still something missing. And so when I heard about the Holy Spirit, and I heard, that is the presence of God, not just around me, but living inside of me, I wanted that. I wanted Him. So I seeked for Him, and I gave my life to God. And I was baptized with the Holy Spirit. And since then, my life has never been the same after receiving the Holy Spirit. Nothing in this world can fill me like Him. Nothing in this world, I can't even explain it. He's just that important. And He gives me strength every single day, because I still face problems. I still face my own struggles. But He gives me the strength and the motivation and the certainty that I'm not alone, but that He's with me. I never thought that I would be this complete, because He is what completes me. Because before, I tried so hard to be happy. I would drink, I would go out with my friends, and I would, even though on the outside I looked like I was happy, I wasn't. I always had there was always something that was missing. And when I received the Holy Spirit, everything made sense. And just the fact that I know that He's with me, that's the biggest thing that I have. Now I'm happy that I'm alive. I want to live. And one of my biggest motivations to live is because I want to be able to share with other people what I received. Not just my deliverance, but for them to also to receive the Holy Spirit. God never gave up on me, and He was always there 100%. I want to be able to show that to other people as well.